Hi, this is Robert Barrick, and today is January 2nd, 2014. Right now I am showing my computer screen with a log entitled Torment and Torture of Sleep Deprivation, text log. What it recounts is the night of 12/31 to 01, the morning of. Throughout that night and the previous night before it, the police defendants that are operating the drone device used it continuously during those previous nights to interrupt my sleep. Since filing my lawsuit, I've moved on to another pleading referred to as a motion to unseal. That would be to unseal whatever orders for electronic surveillance that they have deceived a judge into issuing. And they are intent on obstructing that, as they did the last time they implemented this depraved strategy of discharging this device on me and at me through the night to prevent me from sleeping. I've also made up another brief log, or just kind of an announcement thing. Over the course of the 5 months that I've been over 5 months now that I've been in Indianapolis, and that I've been the subject of this persecution, I've ascertained some of the first names of the people who are attacking me, and that's listed here. And then they've been playing musical chairs with the assistant prosecutors. First it was a person named Drew, then they brought in this woman named Betty, then they brought in an old man whose name I don't know, and then they brought in a young woman whose name I don't know. I guess they all like gave up, and now they're recycling. Betty's been through her second time, and now as it says here, the newly assigned AP is a virulent homophobe whose name I do not have at present. He is this vicious old man. As I said here, I'm working on my motion to unseal. Oh, and these people, Bill, Mike, Don, Mary, Terry, and Ann, are all police officers working out of the Northwest Branch who are operating the drone device referred to here as a UAS and discharging the metal detection device on me as a weapon of torment and torture, inflicting pain and sleep deprivation. And I wanted to stop. In fact, I called and left messages with the chief of police office twice yesterday, no, once this morning and once yesterday, to let him know that these corrupt and psychopath detectives were they're harming me with this device. And I actually captured another video, which I'm glad to say was small enough for me to be able to transfer it onto this USB so I could upload it, which I will do following the upload of this video onto YouTube. However, this morning, these clever psychopath employees of the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department focused the discharge of their metal detection device directly on my security camera, and now they have disabled it. So now I'd have really no protection against the discharge of that weapon, that metal detection weapon. But I do have the videos that I have already completed, that I've already captured, and I'm trying, if possible, to get the FBI to collect. Here they all are. I think there's nearly 20 right here, and I don't know how many were captured on the film, the videos that I've captured using my small digital camera here. But right here there were at least 20, and several of them have it's visual to the naked eye. The use of the discharge of the metal detection device inside my home. So to go back, so they have disabled my camera, so I won't be able to capture any more videos with the security cam, which is going to leave me highly vulnerable. I'm going to try and get the FBI, if I can get them to return my calls, to collect this data. And let's see, I'm going to continue to work on my motion to unseal no matter what. I mean, if I, only grab 15 minutes here and 15 minutes there when they take a bathroom break, the corrupt... I have no respect for the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. They are all scumbags, in my opinion. The chief of police, who I've alerted of this issue, has done nothing. To stop these depraved people, who include Bill, Mike, Don, Mary, Terry, and Ann, and who are also supported by Drew and Betty. And there are several more. Let's see, I explain here what their purposes are. I think the first one, as I said, was to disrupt and interrupt the completion of my motion to seal. Their further purpose in their retaliatory action, now moving into the fourth day of their torment, was in response to my informing federal agencies that I've collected evidence of the use of this drone in an illicit manner, and in fact have written the President regarding my experiences being the target of domestic drone surveillance by an undisciplined, untrained, unprofessional, and corrupt local law enforcement agency, i.e. the IMPD. I've already mentioned here that I am concerned regarding the security of my video clips, and that I've contacted the FBI by email, but it was over the holiday weekend, so I'm going to try again today, so that they can get them copied, because at present I have no way of getting them secured in any other way. And I am waiting so desperately for the hearing to be set for the injunction. In my lawsuit, the amended complaint that I filed on December 20th, part of it included a request for injunctive relief, and so I am waiting for that hearing date in the hopes of being able to stop these psychopaths that work for the IMPD, again, that include Bill, Mike, Don, Mary, Terry, and Ann, and also, not so much Drew, he jumped ship right away, but Betty, and then the new vicious homophobe, the old man. And like I said, I'm trying to hold out because they've also been able to interfere again with my only source of income by I'm from California, and well, I'm from Indiana, but I've been living in California, and when I came out here from California to Indianapolis, I was on unemployment, and the last bit of the unemployment that I'm entitled to, they have interfered with. These dirty, corrupt cops, including this Mike and Bill, have actually made contact with the Unemployment Department back in California to make sure that I'm not going to receive that final unemployment check. And so that in combination with the fact that they won't allow me to get a job because they stigmatize me to wherever I apply to, and I won't be able to find work, and I haven't been able to find work except for the brief time that I was employed due to the help of a relative getting me a job. But as soon as I got that job, the IMPD stigmatized my employer, and it was only a matter of time before I was forced out, and I managed to make it a little over 2 months before they dismissed me. So now I'm just hoping that I can make it through to the hearing to get injunctive relief. I don't know how much that's going to do. We're supposed to be a nation of laws, but when the police are criminals that carry badges, I don't know, what to expect. But I'm hoping that the injunctive relief will include them stopping contacting my prospective employers so I can find work, for one. Them stopping intercepting my legal document preparation, which is criminal and which they do blatantly. And then I'm hoping to be actually rehired. I'm hoping that the judge will require my former employer to rehire me at least until I find another job as a result of, I wasn't fired for cause. I was just dismissed on a pretext that they said, we don't have any work. We don't have any work, so we're going to let you go. Anyway, I remain optimistic and confident, cautiously optimistic. I mean, I expect that these scumbags that are the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, or at least the ones that are persecuting me, which include the ones that I list here: Bill, Mike, Don, Mary, Terry, and Ann, of which there are several more. The operation of the drone at 24/7 at 2 people per shift, and they've increased the numbers of shifts, but there's at least 12 to 16 original scumbags. But I think that they've expanded it since I've ascertained this information to try and immunize themselves against suit by having, Joe Blow and anybody sit in as the operator of the device. Just another example of the Metropolitan Police Department's undisciplined, ill-trained, unprofessional, and corrupt law enforcement operation. Okay, that's it. I'm going to be posting this probably as soon as possible. And if you've got any I'm still looking for a lawyer. If you know anyone in Indianapolis that can that has some experience with constitutional law or civil rights, or even relatively criminal, because at least they would know how to interact with these dirty, corrupt cops, please help me. Thanks.